Hey there, Glenview. David just here with a special edition of Gimme 5. We're at the Glenview Public Library where 2 weeks ago, President Mike Gimme gave his State of the Village address. In case you missed it, here's 5 things to know about the State of the Village. President Gimme highlighted the exciting transformation happening in downtown Glenview. 7 new restaurants are opening, from regional favorites like the Foxtail and Hometown Coffee, Glenview staples like Spiro's Deli, and new destinations such as Jackman & Co., Zenzi Den, Ovio, and Smoke Barbecue. The Circa mixed-use development is nearing completion, bringing new housing and retail to the heart of town, and parking improvements are in the works too. President Gimme also reviewed the village's business support grants, which are helping local entrepreneurs reinvest and revitalize Glenview's commercial corridors. The address came on the heels of the Village Board approving the purchase of the former Signode Industrial Campus at the northeast corner of Westlake and Finkston. The village plans to purchase the site for a little more than $23 million, then partner with the Glenview Park District and explore opportunities with other taxing districts, including local school districts, to guide the site's redevelopment, long-term master plan, and transformation into a recreation and open space area. While planning remains in the preliminary stages, initial concepts envision transforming the site into a multifaceted recreation space, potentially including playgrounds, athletic fields, sports facilities, racket sports, parks, trails, natural areas, and open space. The village is paying for the purchase using cash reserves, so no new taxes and no new debt. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to transform an idle property into something greener and more accessible for all. President Gimme recognized Glenview's first responders and new leadership in the police and fire departments. Mark Chesla was recently sworn in as Glenview Police Chief, and Gary Schumacher was sworn in as the new Deputy Fire Chief. The village's dispatch center grew this year, now serving 16 communities and generating nearly $1.9 million in new revenue. The State of the Village address reaffirmed Glenview's strong financial position. The 2026 budget, which the board will consider on December 2nd, remains balanced, stable, and flat. Village spending is increasing by less than 1%, and Glenview property owners continue to have the lowest property tax rate when compared to neighboring and peer communities. Most property owners will see no change in the village portion of their property tax bill. The village is planning more than $40 million in capital projects next year, and much like the Signode purchase, will not take on any new debt to get it done. This allows the village to maximize its investment and get the most for its money. President Gimme also shared progress on several major redevelopment projects reshaping key sites across Glenview. At the former Allstate campus, the new Dermody Logistics Center continues to make progress. Phase 1 construction is complete, bringing 5 new buildings online as part of the 10-building, 3.2 million square foot logistics campus. Tenants include Hugh Frady, a Chicago-based dental equipment manufacturer, and PepsiCo, which recently signed a lease for a 351,000 square foot facility. At the corner of Willow and Finkston, the residences at Charlie Court are currently under construction, a new luxury rental development now in grading and utility installation. And at the former Pearson Scott Forsman site, a 60-home neighborhood called The Forsman will soon take shape, with demolition and site preparation expected to begin next year. That's going to do it for this special edition of Gimme 5. Be sure to follow the village on social media at Glenview Village and subscribe to eGlenview to stay in the know about all things Glenview. Happy Thanksgiving.